Do you hear me? Can you hear me? Thank you. What's going on, guys? Let's give it a couple minutes to let people in. As long as you can hear me, fine, man. Because I'm using my other mic tonight. As long as you can hear me. What's up, Liner? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I want to use this mic instead of the tiny mic. It's called Tiny because I'm hoping it sounds better. Does it sound okay? I mean, clear. Not that you can hear me. Does it sound all right? Yeah. I don't do Windows, bro. Windows are easy though, man. I used to make good money doing Windows. I appreciate that. Kudos to maintenance tech. Appreciate that on the reply on the hearing me. That's cool. I start my vacation Monday. I'm on call this weekend. I just got a call. Somebody's locked out of their apartment. I said, we don't do lockouts, man. That's cool. Overlook the mess back there, man. It's been a mess. It's been a wild, like my 30,000 wires. I haven't taken. That's one of the things I'm going to do this coming up week is I'm going to work on the studio. I'm going to repaint it. I'm going to take care of that wiring issue there. That's all those chargers plugged in. Anyways, not that you guys are paying attention to the background. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got a couple things I wanted to kind of go over tonight. You guys have seen this top Don. I don't know how many times. I really like this, man. It's really cool. I get it out in case. Top Don. It's a thermal camera. I plug it in my cell phone. Freaking works phenomenal. I love it. What I really, really like about this, man, is it's small, compact. Comes in this cute little foam case so that, you don't get all tore up. I can throw it in my bag. But they just sent this to me this week. It's really, I got to do a video on it. I was really shocked. I don't know how many of you guys saw where I was videoing the wall, and you could see the you can see the studs in the wall. That was freaking awesome. It seems. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate you, man. Um, it's really freaking cool camera, man. Let's get that focus. Focus on that, not my head. Come on. Oh my gosh. There he goes. I get stay focused. Anyways, it's really cool. It's strong enough that it was basically reading right through that drywall. It's got a pretty good. Let's see if I can get myself in there. What's up, man? That's hard to do. Anyways, that's pretty cool. This is strong enough that it was. I could see the studs in the wall. Showed basically how thin the insulation was, but I'll do a video. I will do a video on it, but it'll be like the beginning of a video. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like the tool introduction right off the bat, and then I'll do my regular video. And I told these companies that want to send me these products to do a review on it video. They're not paying me. I'm not making any money off the solo videos. But how it works out is that they'll send the tool to me. I'll do a video, and then I'll give you guys the link. And if you guys buy the tool on the link, then I get a kickback on that. But it's only like a couple bucks. I swear to you, it's just a couple dollars. I see just working's on the channel. What's up, brother? Love you, man. Hey, I mean, don't go anywhere, man. I bought these almost 4 or 5 years ago, and I could never get them to connect. What it is you put your hoses on. This is for HVAC. Put your hoses on there, and it's supposed to click. Now, just for an example, you're supposed to be able to push it and then push the sleeve, just like that, right? But it doesn't lock in tight enough where I get pressure. I actually have to turn it to get it to work, right? Anyways, the cold side, that was funny. The low side, it's kind of like this. See how easily that worked? High side. That's how it's supposed to work. But in real life, what you end up doing is you have to pull back on a little bit, push in and or pull back and push in at the same freaking time to get it to push the Schrader in so that you can get reads, right? If you have head pressure, it's really hard to get the high side to connect. The low side, not so hard. See? It's better than the low loss fittings because you never lose refrigerant, and it's real easy. So, anyways, I saw a guy. There's only like 2 or 3 videos on the whole on that device, and they send you little rings because you can if you get a leak, you can replace the rings. So I saw a guy the other day. He made a video, and he was talking about that. It was a real short video. It's an HVAC guy. I watch him all the time. Really cool guy. So he had in the link for that tool. Well, I followed the link, and I was able to get back to the company because I forgot where I bought them at. I think I bought my set on Amazon. So I sent the company an email regarding I want more information about it. Well, the guy emailed me, I think it was Tuesday. And he said, well, we'd really like to make this right. If you could send me the model number, blah, blah, blah. So I sent him a picture of the original box and everything and told him what it was doing. I can never get the high side to connect. So I haven't heard back from them, but they're cool. They're super freaking cool, especially for my gauges because I use Testo. It's all no hoses, but they make them straight instead of this, 90. They make them straight. And I wish I would have bought the straight, but you can go on Amazon to buy these for like $250. But the straight connect, they're not available. And I'm like, that don't make any sense. But I wish I could get a 90, like a L fitting. Just make them into a straight fitting. Anyway, just being goofy, man. Just being goofy. Hopefully they get with me soon, and we'll. Have you ever used those or seen those before? Just working. You use those? Because I've only seen them a couple of times, man. And there's like no videos about them. You guys still on there? Like Jeff's been busy this week. Been doing a bunch of turns and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, my world got crazy. That's a lot of work. Turns are not too bad if you're just doing a basic turn, I never did have a problem with turns. Those are these are German manufactured, because that's what the company sent me. Oh, this is German tool. Well, okay. So maybe he'll send me a free set. You never know. What's going on, Tony? I appreciate you putting in a comment there. Just working. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys loving on the channel, man. I do this just for you guys. Fernando Best. What is the brand? The best water, Milwaukee. Okay. To each his own. Basically, you know what I mean. But I have always been. I started out, and I always was a DeWalt freak. If it was black and freaking yellow, I owned it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I switched over to Milwaukee is because they're a very innovative company. They're all about the new tool, the next tool, always coming up with a better creation. I don't know if you guys keep up with Milwaukee tools or not, but it's called Pipeline, and it's their yearly show, get together, whatever. And they announce all their new tools for the year and what's coming up next year and stuff. And I watched it. It was 2.5 hours long. Who was it? That was Ohio Sport or Ohio Tools. They're always doing that live stream. And they were there at the event for 24. And it was mad, dude. So freaking cool. The new tools that are coming out, they've got just absolutely crazy, the new tools that are coming out. Their new battery lines coming out. So, yeah, I think I kind of lean towards Milwaukee on just about everything except the drill. My everyday use drill, it's got to be a DeWalt. It's just user friendly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd have to say, because everything I own, almost everything I own is Milwaukee now, but it used to not be that way. Quit your office or quit your maintenance job or management. Micromanaging maintenance guys. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike, but yeah, there's a lot of managers out there like that. They feel the need to be in control of everything. Appreciate that, Dave. Love you too, man. Yeah, you'll come across managers that are like that, man. They want to micromanage everything. My manager, dude, I've been through every company in Dayton, and she's like the, I would have to say probably the third manager that I've worked for that didn't try to micromanage the maintenance and what they were doing. I've always told my managers when I get hired on somewhere, I said, stay in your lane. When it comes to maintenance, that's my lane. Stay in your lane, your office. You know what I mean? Yeah, that micromanaging crap. Of course, my problem here in the last couple of weeks, man, has just been the communication coming out of the office and corporate and everything has been so bad. I know they're under a lot of stress right now because we're converting over from Appfolio to Rent Resman, RESMEN, MAN. It's a management software program. It's all screwed up. I can't get work orders. They're all printed out right now. Of course, I got like one. I got one work order today. And that was from the office. Can you make me a key? Why don't I follow code? Code for what? Yeah, I'm in apartment maintenance, right? I don't have to follow codes. Well, I mean, it's kind of a moral code. You do the right thing. But what code am I not following? Go ahead. Answer that one. Oh, okay. I know that guy. Be nice. Be polite, bro. Anyway, so I need to do a video on that this week about the laser. That's a super cool tool. I also got a just an FYI. I don't know if you guys noticed this or even knew this, but my maintenance shop, I don't have a key lock. Well, I do, but it's a push button to get in because I was always having to shut the truck off, and to get in the shop. So I put a passcode on there. Anyways, it malfunctioned. Well, this company just randomly wanted to send me a fingerprint lock. Well, they sent it out to me and I installed it, but the freaking thing wouldn't unlock the door. No matter what I did, it would not unlock the door, either passcode or nothing. It nothing. The only way it would work is if I stuck a freaking key in it. Anyways, oh my gosh. Yeah, puppies, they're laying over here chewing on the bone. Let's see. When you run Romax and seal tight outside and do not secure it. What am I going to secure it to, man? I take it you're talking about the HVAC tubing wire on the rooftop. What am I going to secure it to? I did zip tie to the line set. That's about it. Then there's a lot of things you guys don't see. I can't video record every single step and every single little thing I did. If I did that, my videos would be 2 hours long. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't know what I do. Secure to the box, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. You have to secure it to the box. Secure the box. I don't know what you're talking about there, Mason. Unless you're talking about that tubing I put on for that HVAC on top of that roof. Secure the box. There's nothing to secure to. Anyways, mind your BQs, bro. See what we got here. Hey, I'm sorry about the ladder stuff. Don't know what you're talking about as far as. I'm sorry about the ladder stuff. I don't know. Talking about the crane. Yeah, you'd never catch me pulling up an AC up a ladder. That never happened. But I did see a couple more videos this week regarding the low or ladder mount for the crane. I can build that. I can build that ladder crane, or yeah, it's a ladder crane. It's a hook that goes on the ladder. You push it out and push the button and pull your AC up on the roof. But I don't. That's just a weird scenario. That was one of those. Oh crap! I had one last year like that too, where I had to take the AC off one roof and put it on another roof. That's because they're up there. I don't have anywhere. The reason why, just an FYI, the reason why these loose ACs are sitting on the roof because I got nowhere to put them. And on top of that, I had 5 delivered one day, and we spread them out over 3 buildings. And then I had another order. I think it was about 2 months later of 6, and we had those spread out over the buildings. That way, I've got all my ACs already up there, but I'd already used up what I already had on that roof. So, anyways, thanks for the love, Tony. Yeah, everything. No need to do that. You make me mess. Apartment maintenance. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, back in the day, yeah, I've seen a lot of that crazy crap, man. Having to move ladders up or condensing units up ladders. Nope. I quit a complex over that. The little young 28-year-old manager telling me I had to take it up a ladder. I'm like, no, not OSHA approved, bro. I I've been waiting for somebody to say every time I do one of those roof videos, where's your harness? And this last one I did, where I did all the moving and around, put my tools up there and stuff, that's the last one I'm going to do without a harness because I started getting not lightheaded, but I started getting like fatigued, and I don't know why. I mean, I drank the crap out of water. I always keep myself covered up, and it really wasn't that hot that day, but I got fatigued. And I got to thinking about that while I was sitting there, doing the HVAC work. It I wish I had a harness that I could strap to the cap where you get up on the roof, the hatch. So when I come back from my little vacation, my little brain reset, I'm gonna make the boss buy me a harness. Pull it up by a rope. I don't think so. Well, I can't fix stupid, brother. He's saying, I don't believe there's anything the guy can't fix or you can't fix. Yeah, I can't fix stupid, bro. I've seen enough. What's up, Tom? Appreciate you swinging by, my brother. I see you got home. Be safe going home in the same way you show up for it. Yeah. I appreciate you swinging by there, Tom. Tom been with me for a while. He been a subscriber for a while. He's a pretty nice guy. Well, he's always got a good comment. Don't need a harness unless scream distance to the ground is too. That's funny. Or if you can get the whole sentence, oh shit, before you hit the ground, you got to have a harness. Yeah, I can change stupid. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Where so big. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. You start getting lightheaded. That's the first sign you're about to pass out. Always just sit down. But what's up, Canada? Uh, yeah, my Dakota's going great, man. It runs top notch since I replaced all four of those. What are those? Oxygen or was it oxygen sensors on the exhaust. Truck runs phenomenal. Starts up, freaking tap that key. I'll let it sit there for 2 months, man. Go out there and just tap that key. It starts up every time. I need to get on the body work though. That's kind of one of the things I wanted to do on my little vacation. I've got the roll pan and I've got the cab corner for the driver's side. I might attempt to fix that myself. I got a guy, my buddy's down. Anyways, he's got one of the tenants he has is a body shop guy, and he'd been there forever. And he said he would do the cab corner and the roll pan for $500. I bought the materials, but me, I'm like, man, it's tack and weld, bro. You know, put a little body filler on it, sand it down, good to go. I'm not trying to make that truck perfect. It just looked pretty from a distance. So later on this year, I don't know, maybe about August or something like that. Once I get the body work straightened out on the truck, I want to do um, rhino lining on the whole truck, army green, aka olive green. We'll see how that rolls around. I'm going to, Chris. We're going to rhino line that bad boy. Then you can buy the different colors for it, for the tint. And I thought about it because I've already done like all the replacement parts I've done on the engine, like the intake, the water pump, all that's orange, you know, and then the front hub for the front four-wheel drive, it's got independent, but anyways, the front hub that's orange. The rear, I got to do the rear fluids. When I take that cover off, I'm gonna do that orange too. I thought about spraying the inside of the bed, with the orange. I thought it'd be cool. And then maybe underneath the hood, do that in orange too. That would be a cool color. And then do the rest of the body in the army green, olive green, and do the shark mouth on the front, around the front wheel. That's one of the things I'm going to do. And then do the big army star on the door. You'd think I was ex-military or something. I'm not. But I do support my vets. There's Mr. Landlord. What's up, buddy? I saw you post a new video yesterday. Mr. Landlord. Really? You're that close to me? Hour south of Dayton. Hour from Dayton. Depends on where you're at. It could be good content for me. Huh. Bro, I got it up. Anyways, that would be cool. That would be super cool, man. Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Dude, I used to go down there all the time. I used to go four-wheeling. Where was that at? But I had to go through Lawrenceburg to get there. Where was that city at? There was a little country town, little bitty place. It's over by the lake, just up from Lawrenceburg. What's that freaking town called? But anyways, Haspin Acres. I can't remember the town it was in, but we used to go four-wheeling there like the whole weekend. That was back when I was married. Mr. Phil. Philip's in the house. What's up, brother? Brookville. So where's the property? Is the property in Indiana or is the property in Brookville? Because Brookville, I could hit that with a rock, bro. Well, I'd be an awful small rock. But anyways. What happened to the start of the handyman business? Well, I did some handyman side work, handyman work, my own company. Um, I did a couple of videos on that. The garage door, installing the other two doors at my son's place because that's rental property. I did it for the landlord, and then I did that faucet install. That was a side job. I did a couple jobs. The problem with side work is, hold on a second. No, no, I don't know. Is that Brookville Lake? Brookville Lake? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up here in just a second. Okay. Anyways, what was I talking about? You farting on me? What was I talking about? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked, brothers. Oh, side work. It's too much hassle. I don't need to. I don't. Yeah, if I needed the money, yeah, it would be a hustle. But it's too much because I work 8 hours a day, and then I spend 3 or 4 or 5 hours doing these video editing and making videos and stuff, and I don't have time for side work. So that's kind of the gist behind that one. Oh my gosh, where'd you go? HVAC vendor. Uh, I think this is for HVAC. Uh, I don't know about any classes for the vendors. There's only two, well, there's three, but two that I use. One is Johnstone, and the other one is Hayberger. I know Hayberger don't do nothing, but I think Johnstone may. Well, I just don't know. But what I do is I just YouTube it. There's a couple of channels here that's HVAC classes, and I watch those. I keep up with them, I should say. I don't sit and watch every freaking word he says, but I kind of keep up with him. But YouTube's really good for being able to keep up with what's going on in the field. But the new refrigerant that's coming out now. Let me look that up real quick, man. It only take a second. Map it. Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Yeah, that's a what's up with my phone here? My phone just froze. Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Um, Brookville. I think that is Brookville Lake, man. I think it is Brookville Lake. Fairfield, Mount State Reserve Area. Yeah, it is Brookville Lake. We would go to, where's it at? Has been acres. Well, that was stupid. Well, that didn't come out right. Anyways, yeah, that is Brookville Lake. It's the bottom corner of it, cut across, and you could go over there. Anyways, sorry about that. Got sidetracked. Property is in Lewisburg. Beverly, yeah, Brookville's Lake. Yep. We got that all under control. Lewisburg, yeah. I mean, we'd have to do like a Saturday thing, you know, Saturday or Sunday, but I think that would be cool, man. Come over there and give you a help for, work with you for a day or something like that. I think that would be cool. And then I could do a video on that and you could share the video and whatever. I think that'd be cool, dude. To content creators. I think that would be really cool, man. Just send me an email on that. We'll get together. We'll exchange contact information. Yeah. Side work, side work and my everyday work, it's all the same. So installing a garage door for $700, yeah, that's that's good money. Installing an entry door for what was it, $200? Yep, that's good money. But I can't live on doing side work like that. You know what I mean? And it's just not worth the hassle because I had my time plus insurance plus taxes and blah blah blah. I'd rather just work by the hour. That's the reason why I do what I do. I do what I love to do, but I don't have to worry about where's my next job coming from. You know what I mean? It's like my buddy. My buddy, he's doing the contracting work here now, like the remodels and stuff. Doing an awesome job. But because we had so many people move out, I have 12 vacants now. I've been there for 3 years, man. I've never had more than two vacants last more than a week. I mean, but the rent increase is just tearing people up. So, anyways, so the company's paying him to turn the apartments because, like this last reno I just did, the upgrade of the kitchen and the bathroom and new carpet and paint, all that stuff, 2 months. Dude, I was on that apartment for 2 months because I'm running and doing everything else for 200 apartments. Anyways, you guys know what I do. Hold on, I'm getting to you, man. Rhode Island. That's cool. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching my videos, man. Uh, do I know what's happening with our friend Zuma? I don't know what he's up to. I could text him real quick and find out. Wouldn't it be fun to get him on a live? I'll see him text, man. We'll see what's up with him. I haven't seen any of his videos. He hasn't posted anything for a while. Zoom's all the way at the bottom. Fernando. Let me ask him. We'll wait for his reply. Anyways, um, yeah, I don't know what's up with buddy Mr. Zuma. Zuma is in the middle of a job. These hotels. Yeah, I know he's going through a lot, but yeah, I think he might be like me, a little stressed out or whatever, not making videos. Of course, my thing was once I got into doing the videos and started to learn how to do this, as long as I make videos and you guys watch it, I can make a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? But when I don't put out a video, my viewage drops significantly. And when the views drop, then my income off of the YouTube drops. So, these, like, for instance, Dirty Maintenance Man show, Lex out of Florida. Well, I think he's in Florida. Anyways, he's got, I think it's like 70,000 or 60,000 subscribers or something, like some crazy number like that. But he doesn't even put up videos anymore. Every once in a while, you'll see him post a video, but very seldom. It's like I don't know. I think he might have got burnt out. He did a video, what was it, 2 weeks ago, and said he was back and he was going to start posting, but then no videos. Anyways, what else? What else? What happened? The question is how much can you make with 9,000 subs? Thanks for posting more. Okay, 9,000 subs, which I'm at. Um, it it like I was just explaining, it doesn't matter how many subs you got. Um, if nobody's watching your videos, you know what I mean. If you don't get view time, because that's how you get paid. You get paid by viewage, not for how um, not only viewage, you get certain points for views, and certain points for duration. I make money off of duration. So every time you watch a commercial on the video, I get oh, it's like $15 per thousand views. So if I get 15 or 1600 people watch my video for the day, the day, it just depends. I may make, I don't know. Let's kick over and look real quick. YouTube. Analytics. Go to revenue. Um, here's for instance, today on YouTube, I made $31. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Hold on a second. Inspiration audio content. View. I was looking for views. I can't find it. Give me a second. Watch time. Okay. So today, views. Today, I got, well, no, it's actually not today. It's yesterday. It's always a day behind. Yesterday, I got 2,156 views. That means that's how many people viewed the video. Okay. Now, out of that, watch time. So it's not just that one video that I posted yesterday, it's for the whole channel. So I may have 2,000 views on one video and 30 views on another. You know what I'm saying? So it's for the whole channel. So yesterday, well, the 27th, I had 474 hours view time. Or is that right? Yeah. Watch time hours, 474. So, and for the day, revenue for the day, yesterday, I made $31. So, yeah, it's not a, you know, I'm not swimming in money, bro. So the thing is the more subscribers you got, the more people you got watching your channel, the more, the more traffic you get. So the more that piles up, yeah, the more money you can make. You know, you I think my average, just being clear with you guys, I think my average is about $600 a month ish. No, just so you know. So if you break that, so if you take just for craps and giggles, if you take $600 for, see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20 for 20 days, and you break that down for 20 days, how much money did I make per day off of YouTube? And then per day, you break that down for 4 hours. That's how much time I spend. But then you got to add in all the little, the 30 seconds here and 30 seconds there, turning the camera on, setting up the camera, and turning it on you. So you got to add all that stuff up. So I will be another year before I will ever start to actually make money on YouTube, because I have to be reimbursed for all my camera equipment, my video editing, and all the lights and stuff. It'd be a while. But it's not about the money. It's about helping you guys to find another way of doing stuff and find a better way. And anyway, that's kind of the whole drama behind that. Dennis used to be apartment maintenance. Now he's plumber. Supervisor. I've been a supervisor multiple times. I stepped down from that role. It's too much work, bro. I ain't nobody's daddy. Well, you know what I mean. Luke, nice to see you on the feed. Catching up, looking forward to some prayers. Yeah, yeah, I need prayer. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's been a rough go, man. Last couple of weeks, just stressed and overwhelmed, and I've, in a nutshell, just burnt out, man. I just need to take some time off. That's why I'm taking this week off. It's going to be I couldn't ask for a better week, bro. It's going to be a cool week. We're going to be in the 80s, mid 80s all week. A little cloudy every once in a while. That's about the general gist. Reason why I say that is because hopefully she doesn't have any HVAC problems, because there's no one to call. If someone's HVAC goes out, she'll have to give them a portable. We only have 2 portables. So if an HVAC goes out while I'm on vacation, she'll have to call it out. She'll have to call somebody, which will cost her. See what I'm saying? These people got this lick, bro, because I do everything for them. So when I'm not here, they're screwed. Chances are, while I'm on vacation, if something arises, comes up, she'll have my buddy. Um, she'll have my buddy do the work order. She'll pay him to go over and fix it, because he's going to be here all week doing turn work. They're paying him as a contractor to do all the turns, because there's 12 of them. There's a corporate wants everything done now. but we have vacancies because of corporate. It's such a vicious freaking cycle, bro. No, I'm not looking for another job, bro. Arizona, Phoenix, what's up, bro? Is that Kim? My bad. I don't know. The world is strange. So Kim, Kim. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl or So I'm just. But hey, I appreciate swinging by, Kim. I'm taking it as a girl, female, they them. I'm just joking, bro. I'm just messing, man. The reason why that tripped me up because I don't. There's very seldom do I ever see a female comment or post anything on my. That's the reason why. Take no offense, man. I'm just messing with you. I am woman. I saw it. Like that popped up quick. That's funny. I didn't mean nothing by it. I will work with anybody. I used to work with a girl a while back. She didn't pan out for too long. Not because of me. It was just management. Moved her on somewhere else. Yeah, unknown. Yeah, so it kind of works like this. They always want to tell you, "Oh, we can only pay you this much because it's not in the budget." It's bull. It's bull. It's not in the budget. They budget my hourly rate at like $75 an hour. I know that. I've been in management. I know they they bill me out at $75 an hour. Okay, ish, and they pay me what they pay me. So they're making a lot of money off me. But yet they don't want to choke up more money to pay me because then they make less money. It's all that's just how it is. That's just how if you work for a contractor, he's doing the same freaking thing. He may pay you $30 an hour, but he's still billing your hourly rate out at $75, $100 an hour. That's just nature of the beast. You know, that's like, working at McDonald's. They won't pay you $10 an hour. Well, they've got it figured out that they can't pay you any more than that because their income won't justify the expense. You know, so I don't know how California's getting away with $20 an hour for minimum wage. Greenville, Ohio. What's up, Randy? I could definitely hit you with a rock. For real, man. We should. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to have like a meet and greet for um, people in this area of Ohio, the southeastern corner of Ohio. I think that would be like a luncheon or something like that. And come over and pass out shirts or whatever. I think that would be really cool, man. But Greenville, dude, man, you're right around the corner from me. I know a guy that works in Huber Heights, and he's not too far from me. Well, where he works at is not far at all from me. And I actually met him. We had lunch at the Firehouse Sub. I think I even I edited it in a video a while back. That's been a while. Yeah, Greenville just got hit with that big tornado too. Messed their crap up. That that went north of me. Yeah. As a creator in the past years. Um, David, they will throttle you. Trust me, well, you've been around, they throttle us. So your income will base, and then they ramp it up real high, and then they freaking nosedive you. I think they do that to weed out the people that are not going to make it. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, man, jeez, dude, I was getting some fat freaking checks. November, let's see, October, November, dude, I was making like $3,000 a month off of YouTube, but they throttled me. It went real high and then tanked, and I made like $200 next month. I mean, but yeah, YouTube, they'll throttle your channels, man. And I think that's also the reason why I try my best to do a decent video with the time frame I've got to work with. Um, and I try to put out videos every day. That way, YouTube will still push my videos. You know what I mean? They put as long as you keep feeding out the videos, they'll keep pushing your videos. Um, like Maintenance Man Pro and Lex and Maintenance Guy out of Arizona, they just don't do videos. They don't post videos. You guys probably think I'm freaking crazy because I do it every single day. I ain't got nothing else to do. LVP flooring. So you got some LVP flooring coming up. Glue. LVP flooring, if it keeps coming, just glue it, man. You're just going to have to take a heat gun and heat that bad boy up real slowly, kind of peel it up in those areas. Don't get silly with it, but just kind of peel it up and put some new glue in there and try to keep it propped up so it doesn't touch, and let that glue get tacky. You may have to throw a fan on it to move air underneath. Like you can take some dowel rods, kind of peel it up, dowel out right underneath it, so it doesn't touch, and let it get tacky, and then re-stick it back down. That's about all you can do with it. My flooring in some of these apartments, if it gets wet, it'll even on concrete. I have a couple of laundry rooms where the flooring got wet from sewage and stuff, from the water backup, and the floors all buckled up. So, and it's LVP. I'm like, something wrong with that flooring there. Yeah, just give it a shot, man. See if that works for you. Yes, a female role. That's funny. I see you making comments about my dogs, and that's cool, man. Catherine Morgan. Like I said, I didn't. I see the names and stuff. I assume it's female. So here's Cope. Right. That's funny. Ram pickup truck. I'm about to mess you guys up, bro. You'll never look at it again the same way. Ram pickup truck. RAM. Raised apartment maintenance. I just got you in the head, didn't I? RAM. So now every single time you see Ram pickup truck, you don't think of me. Oh. Background music from Mike. My background music comes from. I have to look it up because I forget crap all the time. Artlist, ARTLIST. It's a subscription basis. I wish I could show you. I don't know how to do the whole flip screen thing. Ooh, what do I do? I don't know how to do the whole split screen thing. But anyways, if you pay a yearly membership for it, and it gives you your license, and they have scenery, video edit clip or video clips, musics, all kinds of stuff, and you download it. If you find something you like, you download it onto your computer, of course, and you can use those clips in your editing. So once you do your video, you're all done, and you go through the whole gimmick with freaking YouTube. Um, it comes to like almost the last screen for uploading, and it shows music license. Because if you don't have that number or that click on there, it's automatic now. But if you don't have that on there, you'll get they won't let you post a video. Where'd you go? Where'd you Yeah, there's all kinds of music genres, all kinds of stuff you can use. I've done some really weird stuff, like the video emergency maintenance 911, where it's got the cop's car and the two people outside the cop car. You know, that's off of that. It's video clips. You can type anything you want in there, and it will pull something up, like man walking down the street. And somebody in the world has made a video clip where you can use that. But it's kind of cool. All right. I see here. Where you been getting this? All righty. King Flu. King Flu. Been getting disrespected by my boss. Man, I don't think they want me there. Probably not, bro. If your employee ever starts or continue basis disrespecting you or talking down to you or talking to you like you're a freaking child and just totally being disrespectful for anybody, just look for another job, because it's not going to improve. Tomorrow's not going to get better. Once they go that route, man. And you'll have people that you have to work with that are like that. They just, it's all about them and their ego, and they know more than you, and blah 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 blah. But if you come across something like that and you're working with somebody that's just rude and disrespectful, and just find another job, man. There's way too many jobs out there to have to put up with that. Just saying. Don't come yelling at me because you quit your freaking job. King, because the change work orders to paper, we are in the transition of going from Appfolio to Resman, and they like it. Long story, but I'm taking time off because I've lost my temper too many times. My attitude has been kind of rough, but because of the lack of communication from the office management, blah blah blah, I was never given the info on how to download Resman onto my phone in order to log in to get work orders. I was told there was going to be a corporate Zoom meeting and they were going to explain everything, but no. Fend for yourself. And why are my work orders done? Because I don't have them. Anyways, it's just a big transition. There's a lot of stress going on with the office, and tenants are mad because they can't get work orders and blah blah blah. So I'm just step away for a couple of days. What's up, Dave? NC, that's North Carolina, right? Sorry, I can't keep track of it. Sorry, man. Yeah, man, that would be. I work with a school district and I have a lot to do with 839 buildings and yeah. Yeah, those storms, that storm was bad. I saw it. It was all blacked out. The sky was, it's because of night, but I saw the freaking damage that was coming. So yeah, it was pretty bad storms, man. What did we get? Like I think we got what was it like 10 tornadoes that night, all the way over to Columbus and Springfield area, and that was bad. But I live south of that, so I didn't. We need more videos. Okay, buy cameras, start making them. Yeah, that's funny, bro. It's a floating floor. Oh, my bad. LVP. That's not floating. LVP. That's at click and lock. I think I can't keep track of that stuff, man. Because we have, it's like a click lock flooring, but it's rubber base. Hmm. I don't know, man. I'd have to see a picture of it, but all right. Boy, but that got confusing real quick. Yeah, I'll just glue shit down. Forward. Yeah, YouTube just forward nudge. You keep having a conversation with yourselves there. Holster Joe pouches. No, I don't think I've ever seen those or tried those. What's up, Chris? I'm not calling the cops this time. Somebody just popped off 4 shots. Yeah. I'm not calling the cops again. Somebody, I was sitting on my couch. This been about a month ago. Sitting on my couch. And I swear to you, man, they were in the parking lot, which is only 8 foot from my window. And I'm in the ground, right? They popped off like 4 rounds out there. So I freaked. I grabbed my gun. I'm standing in the mid hallway trying to look out. And I called the cops. They come out here. They couldn't find any shell casings. Anyway, yeah, somebody just popped off a couple rounds back there. Good times. Anyways, I appreciate that, Chris, about the music. I try to keep it. I tried to keep the music kind of down toned a little bit, kind of background. And if you'll notice that I try, if you pay attention, when I'm talking and then music comes in, I try to keep the sound level about the same. I don't want the music to overload the video because if you're sitting there on your phone and you're watching me and I'm talking and then all of a sudden music comes on, I don't want you to have to turn the volume down because you got this crazy background music. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I try to do in music. Every once in a while, I'll turn it up just a little bit. When it comes to asking me questions regarding a repair or something such as the flooring issue, it's my answer would be based upon what I know and what my experience has been and what I've seen. So if you've got click lock floating floor that's coming up or yeah, there's a problem. You might want to return that. The clicks broke. Um, the glue downs that are click lock or like my flooring, it's glue. It's a rubber based. They still lock together, but it's still rubber based. So that glues down. So to each one, it's a lot different than. I could tell you, like the guy was asking me about a dishwasher the other day, and I'm like, it's a GE dishwasher. That just constantly runs. Sounds like me the controller's stuck, you know. So for my answer back to a question, that's going to be based on my experience and what I've seen and what I know, you know. So you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, I should say, because I don't know exactly what you have that you're working with. So kind of, you know, Mr. HVAC just working, brother. Yes. My company knows that I do videos. My regional manager is aware of my channel, and we had this discussion, and I thought I was getting fired, but my regional was super cool about my channel. She actually becomes a subscriber. She likes my channel, and her husband does maintenance, and he likes my channel. The rules are: do not ever explain where you work at, who you work for, or where you're at. Do not record anybody's personal properties. Do not go through, do not record anyone's personal space, such as video recording the whole apartment where you see a bunch of their personal items. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're in a corner and you're doing some work and some of their personal items gets, you know, like the TV or the stand or something like that is in the video, that's not a big deal. But if you're video recording the entire freaking, yeah, that's a problem. You can get in trouble that way. Um, can't talk about the company you work for. Can't talk about the property you work at. You can't video. You know what I'm saying? So you'll notice my videos. Very seldom will you ever see me outside. Like that one video where I did that band board or replaced it. I was outside the building, but there's 1,000 buildings that look just like that. You know, so somebody being able to figure out what building I'm working on, dude, if you want to dig, go for it. You know, but there's no address on the building. Yeah, there's some rules to that, man. You can't just you kind of have to play secret, and then on top of that, you don't want the tenants knowing that you're recording what you're doing. Now, there are some tenants that know that I record, but I never told them before. I just told them, hey, I'll record this in case there's questions later on what I did. Some people are cool with it. That's what happened to Maintenance Man Pro. He got somebody ratted him out, and it went down the food chain. It started at the top and worked its way down, and they were going to fire him over it. What's up, Kaylee? How you doing? Click and lock. The flooring, yeah, there's you know, like I said, it's what I've worked with, what I've seen. You know, if you got the stiff, almost like plank board with a rubber backing that clicks together and locks together, and that stuff's coming up, you got a problem with the connection. That's what the problem is. If it's coming up, yeah, that's the problem. The little lip is broke off. If it's the thin rubber based stuff that glues down and that's coming up, yeah, your glue's bad. It's got moisture underneath it. Yeah, that's about the best I can tell you on that stuff. So, Kaylee, but it highlighted. That's the reason why I said that. Cast iron to new PVC or ABS. You always going to use a. Oh, there's a couple different brands that you can use, but it's just a rubber coupling with a band on it. That's in a nutshell. That to me, that's the best way to. That's the only way to mount PVC to the tube. Um, is there a delay on the stream? Yeah, there's a little bit, just a little bit. Not bad. I purposely did that so I can so I can moderate my own questions because what's his name's not here tonight for some reason. My moderator is not in the house. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. I don't know why that would ever happen. Gunshots at apartment complex? Blummer. That's funny. Literally just stopped watching a couple of your videos. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate all my subs. If you're not a sub, don't post a question. I'm just messing. I'm just joking around. No, I know the difference between a firecracker and a 45. It's definitely not a 40 fireworks. Also, the reason why I say it is because of the rhythm. If it had been firecrackers in a pack or something like that, it'd been pow 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 pow. That was pow 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 pow. 4 shots clear. Anyways, I don't care. CJSH. The only time you'll get it's time warp. Whenever I speed up the video, if you hear a little chatter in the background, that's because I'm just too freaking tired that night to add music to it. Normally I will delete the audio and add music. Sometimes I'm just too freaking tired, bro. Fast forward. That man. Gunshot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was 2 rapid fires. Yeah, that was gunshots. Somebody's, it's 4th of July week coming up. Somebody's just being stupid out there shooting a gun. The owner watched my video on TikTok to learn how to raise the temperature on Texas water heater. That's cool. That's cool one. You'd be amazed, man. You post some silly video. You post a silly video. there. Okay. You post a silly video about something and you never think twice about it. And next thing you know, you've got 30 freaking subscribers off of some stupid that you put up that you didn't think anything of, you know? Like I did a video about a year or so ago about how to hang up a microwave above a stove when you don't have a cabinet. I'd done it multiple times at a previous job, and my boss wanted a microwave there, but the cabinet was original and it was too tall and blah, blah, blah. So I took the cabinet out. Anyways, you have to see the video. I've had so many people here recently send me a thanks, man. I was wondering how I was going to do that. That's cool. That's kind of the point behind the whole channel, is so that people can learn how to do this stuff, or they get a better idea. I'm 53 years old. You thought I was 30 or 40? Shit. I'm 53. Hector. Appreciate it, man. Says loves the videos. Mr. Cool. Hey, Ray. Been apartment maintenance field for 3 years. HVAC. Mr. Cool. HVAC. Not appliance. Appliances, I'm not going to say it's a dead end. It's not a dead end, but you're in a box. You know what I'm saying? With appliances, it's always going to be a broke part. You always, you know, HVAC is always growing. There's always new things coming out. It pays really freaking good too, because most of your appliances, it's going to be limited. It's going to be limited. Most of it's going to be warranty stuff, you know. But the new stuff now, you're going to have to be more electronical than mechanical. But HVAC would definitely be, if you're looking to make more money, to grow in a trade or something like that, go HVAC. Now you're going to eat crow for a while getting into HVAC, which means you ain't going to make a lot of money at it right off the bat. But that or plumbing. Yeah, King Pluto. Yeah, that's I would probably sit down with your boss and ask them why they find it necessary to get a timer out on you to install a doorknob or door handles. You know, just be man up and frank about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, is there a reason why you're doing that? Because I find, and just be honest with you, say, man, because I find it extremely rude that you find it necessary to sit there with a timer and timing me on how long it takes to do something. Because I'm not being paid to. This is not McDonald's. It's if it takes me 7 minutes to put a lock on, and you can do it in 3, kudos. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather take 7 minutes, make sure everything's lined up right, the knob is nice and secure, and the door locks, everything's nice and tight. But if you're doing shoddy work and it takes you an hour to put in, 2 doorknobs, yeah, it's kind of one of those touchy situations. You got to ease into it. If you're doing quality work and you're doing it in a timely manner, there should be no reason why he should be sitting there with timing you. That's rude. You know, looking for a reason to fire you, kind of rude. You know what I mean? There's companies out there like that, man. Just hang in there, bud. Oh, deer hunter, no problem. I guess I don't know. I don't know what I answered, but okay, appreciate it. I appreciate that. SERO Zero. Anyways, I appreciate it, man. I do these videos for you guys, man. Just trying to pass along the knowledge. Some of you guys might get annoyed by some of the things I do because it's repetitive, but there may be 5 people that have never seen that before, watched the same video. It took me a while to kind of get the idea of doing these videos because I may do like Dirty Maintenance Man show, Lex. Dude, that guy has done more freaking. I am going to replace this cap on this HVAC. I bet you he's done 100 of those freaking videos. It's repetitive. It's the same freaking. But you never know who's going to see that video. Is this the first time watching the video? You may get him. That's how you got me suckered in. I'm like, oh, he's doing HVAC. Click, subscribe. You know what I mean? Anyways, kind of rambled off to the left there. What's up, Marilyn? Marilyn. Well, I showed it off here at the beginning of the video live stream, so I will be doing a thorough breakdown on this. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus this time. There it is. It's a thermal imaging camera. Bad. It's nice. It's nice. I will be doing a video on it next week. It got warm today, but I was too tired. I didn't feel like messing with it. I wasn't in the right mindset or attitude. I wanted to go up on the top floor of the building to get a thermal read through the drywall. This thing is bad. I love it. The company set it out for me to do a review on it. Just like Top Non, this one here is cool. This one plugs into your phone. That's super nice. This is nice because it's small, compact. I don't have to have a separate case, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But this little guy here, that's the camera, and you plug it into your cell phone. And you got your settings, and you got a big screen. You can zoom in, zoom out, whatever. But I've used this for almost a year now. The company sent that out to me for doing a review. This is a good product, man. This is a good product. This is a better product. That only sees surface, cool, and heat. This will read right through the drywall, almost X-ray the drywall. Now, it doesn't do a very good job when you're in cold, but if you're in a hallway and you're looking at the exterior wall, it'll read. You almost look right through. I could see. You had to see the last couple of videos back on that, but I could almost see right through the freaking wall. I could see those studs. I could see the band board. That's an awesome tool. But stick around. I'll get that on the video soon. Probably Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I'm on vacation next week, so. We'll get caught up. No problem on the input. See if I can get caught up here. Where'd you go? Maryland. No, I don't live in a war zone. Actually, I live in a very nice area. Um, the crime is pretty low here, even though everything around me is chaotic. Yeah, TikTok, man, it's good for views, but you don't make a lot of money on it unless you've got a lot of freaking followers. That's the reason why I don't do TikTok I do Facebook, but it's like a repeat of what I'm doing on YouTube. I don't make any money off of Facebook, so it's just I'm on that platform. I may or may not copy paste onto Facebook. I get messages off of Facebook from people, but it's kind of weird. Like I got this one guy. I don't. He's Mexican, Puerto Rican, something. I don't know the language that he's texting in, but I get these weird texts at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Of course, I don't hear it. I'm sleeping, but I see it the next day where he keeps saying something about his truck, his Dakota. 2 shots. 3, 4. Anyways, people popping off guns. I don't care. That was a loud one. They upgraded the gun. I'm not worried about it, man. It's somebody's just popping crap off. No big deal. Yeah, TikTok. It's cute. I'm not on TikTok anymore. I got off of that a while back. I love Instagram. I think it's some funny crap. Oh, it's a dog. I think Instagram's funny. If I'm trying to kill time real quick, Instagram. Blip. If you're waiting on food to get delivered, turn on Instagram. Blip. Or TikTok. I just don't like TikTok, man. It's people on TikTok. Now, this is just my opinion, so don't get offended. People on TikTok and Instagram that are posting videos. I see that I see that as more of to get attention. You know what I'm saying? It's not informational as much as it is, you know, just trying to get attention from people. Like the girls that come on there and post videos on TikTok and Instagram, it's all about showing the body off and then they get mad when you make a comment about their appearance. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school, man. Joe says I'm an inspiration, my friend. I appreciate that, buddy. I I I I can only hope and pray that you guys would overlook me some days. I'm not the best person. You know, I'm no better than anyone else, man. I try to be inspirational. I try to be spiritual. I try to give people a little bit of encouragement, but I will not ever sit and pray and read scripture and tell you this and tell you that to get views, to get followers. I don't think that that's cool. Um, I did see something today that kind of inspired me, and I think I'm talking from the heart. The guy was doing a video, and it was a really cool little video. But at the bottom, he said scripture for the day, and it was just written out. And I thought, that's from God. That's kind of a God thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like to be able to put out the word and give people a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of good word for the day. But I get spiritually, I get beat up over that pretty bad. So just letting you know. Um, But I saw that, and I think that was the God thing, being led by the Lord to do that more than what I was doing, which was sitting down reading the Word. Because I'm not a preacher. I mean, we're all called to be preachers, but that's, you know, it's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I appreciate that, Mr. Cool. I do things to, and there are some things I do that are like not trying to show off a new tool as much as to show you a newer, easier way to do something. Like the new sander I just bought, the drywall sander for doing sanding down drywall. Um, I'm still in. That's still a work in progress for me. Right now, I'm running a 120 grit, and I think I need to step that down to like a 90 grit or a 100 grit because it takes a little bit too long versus my old hand sander. It's just a couple rubs, dude, and I'm done. But you also got to look at the other reason why that I'm trying that ideal is because oh, I'm getting old. Not that my elbows hurt, but it's whenever you're doing something repetitively, can cause joint issues and can cause some issues because I've still got the issue with this muscle right here. You know, I can't turn my wrist, and that's the reason why, if you've noticed here lately, my watch is on upside down. It's on the bottom versus being on top because it hurts to turn my arm all the way over. It is getting better. It doesn't hurt all the time, but that's the reason why my watch is on the bottom. Um, so yeah, for longevity, you know, that's the reason why I picked up the small handheld battery operated sander. It's all, and I'm not pushing hard on it. I'm just holding it and moving it around. That's a lot better on the wear and tear for the joints. I'm old, bro. I'm old. I still have the big Beaver sander. The problem with that is it's too big for what I do. Way too big. That freaking disc on that thing is like that. It's like a 10-inch disc on that, and it's loud. Oh my gosh, that thing is loud. That's good for doing big drywall projects, you know. Like if I had a big ceiling repair, oh yeah, we're getting the beaver out on that. HVAC just working. Yeah, it's appliance repairs are more reading schematics, diagrams, wiring harnesses. You know, you really got to be slick when it comes to. I watched Maintenance Man Pro, and he'll pop them dishwashers apart and them wash and dryers apart, and I'm like, I don't work on appliances like that. I'll fix a dishwasher. I might recharge a refrigerator. I just did one, by the way, another one. It was an older style fridge, 134A, old fridge, and it just stopped cooling, but everything was working. So I just put a tap on it, add a little bit of charge, like half ounce or whatever ish. Freaking thing works like a charm. Anyways, it's Mountain Dew. I ordered pizza for supper tonight. I didn't feel like cooking. Got my belly full, man. I literally I ate and I laid down to take a nap at 6 o'clock and woke up at 8:10. And I'm like, oh no. I didn't have a thumbnail. I didn't have nothing. And then I forgot to put a scheduled time for the live stream. So I just sat here until it was almost time and then click live. But yeah, I almost slept out there. The dogs is what woke me up. Stella's always waking me up. She'll get up and walk around the bed. She's funny, man. She's like, "You've had a long enough nap. Time to get up." Appreciate it, Kim. Come back soon, man. I appreciate you. I really do, Kim. I really appreciate you coming in, checking the channel out tonight. How many do we have tonight? I don't know. Looks like we've got 52 people watching right now. That's cool. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Alrighty. I mean, I can feel it coming. I am behind on the work. Okay, King, I would just um, do what you can, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get frustrated. I know it's gonna be frustrating, but their attitude coming from bosses and supervisors and whatnot, ever. If you just do the best you can and not try to speed through the work, maybe pick up little things to make yourself more efficient. You know what I'm saying? So if you find yourself your tools are here, but you're working here and you have to go back and get tools, find a way to carry the tools with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being a smarty pants. I'm just saying. Find little ways, think about what you're doing and how you're doing it to make yourself more efficient so that they can't come back and say, well, it took him 12 hours to freaking put a door in. You know what I'm saying? But is the door functioning? Is the door working correctly? Is everything square up on that door? You know what I'm saying? So just try to do your job the best you can and have a positive attitude about it. Try to. And if somebody's just being a prick, just find another job, man. That's all you can do, bud. Oh, Kathleen, no, I have no plans whatsoever on my vacation. I'm not doing anything. I am going to paint this room. I'm going to get rid of where I'm at. That took it up. I'm going to straighten up the studio a little bit. I'm definitely going to repaint it. I got some new shelving I'm going to put in the living room. My floating steel shelves. I got a couple small projects I want to do on the van. The truck, I may or may not get to put the quarter panel in. Uh, that's about it. Because I'm only good for about 2 days of sitting on my butt. And then I'm like bored. But I am going to take the girls. I can't say it because they're laying right there. They'll both get all jumpy on me if I say PARK. Anyways, we'll be doing a lot of that this week. I just need a wait time, get away, just clear the head. Trying to get caught up on it. Just reading you guys' comments. I'd like to get somebody in there with me that could read the questions and split them off to me. Two people's always better than one. Yeah, I appreciate that. What is it? Red head liner. I'm just gonna call you a liner. I appreciate that, man. It's hard, man, when you're working by yourself to stay motivated. But here's the comical part: it's hard for me to stay motivated sometimes. But to think that I can do a video on something, and before I even start the work, I'm thinking, how can I make this look okay in a video without spending a bunch of time? So that kind of motivates me to do the work. You know what I mean? But there's some stuff I'm like, "No, I don't care, and go. I just don't record it. I just, I'm just burnt out, man. I need to take a break. Appreciate you, Tom. We'll see you on next time, buddy. Well, that's cool, Rob. You got it as a recommendation. What kind of work do you do? Let me know what kind of work you do, Rob. Yeah, you said that's your recommendation. Anyways, appreciate you, brother Tom. Tom been around for a while. He always makes the good comments. The next tool you're gonna buy and review. I'm not gonna buy any tools right now, but I am getting ready to do a review on this thermal camera. They sent it out to me. We're gonna do a comparison video, and I'm waiting to hear back from um, the We. I guess they say We. I bought this. I bought this 4 years ago, and I never could get it to work right. And then I forgot how much I paid for it. And then somebody did a video here lately, and I saw it. But there's only like 2 or 3 videos in all of YouTube about those tools. So I contacted the company, and the guy's going to get back to me about sending me a new set. These are HVAC connections. For those who don't know, that's how it's supposed to work, just like that. Except it won't connect under pressure. So that's my problem with them. Anyways, yeah, I don't have any new tools right now to do any reviews on. Just those cool tools. Uh, I'm still working on doing a tool giveaway. Um, don't know exactly what kind of tool we'll be giving away. What I thought about doing, because I had so many people that said, "Hey, man, what about this and what about that?" So what I'm thinking about doing is making the list. Like somebody said, the Milwaukee pressure cleaner that I use for cleaning the A coils. Um, that's a cool tool. And then you got the DeWalt screwdriver, the impact setup for Milwaukee, the M12. There's been a couple of other tool suggestions. So what I'm thinking about doing is this: making a list, okay, of these tools, and then do the tool giveaway. Well, you got to buy a sticker, of course. That's the only way you can get entered to do get a tool giveaway. Um, so when you buy the stickers, you're entered to win your choice of the 3 tools. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being a 1 tool giveaway, it's here's 4 tools. You pick what you want. If you win, you pick what you want, and I send it to you. That's how I usually do it. That's kind of the way it's been. It's That's kind of the way it's been on the tool giveaways. Sometimes I'll have a company send me a tool, and then I just give it away. Like a lot of lasers. These Chinese companies love to give away these lasers. Anyway, that's kind of where my head's at right now on the tool giveaways. Mr. Cool. What's the difference between a Tech 2 and a Tech 3? Nothing. Nothing. Really, basically, nothing. Job title. It's like, what's the difference between a maintenance tech and a supervisor? Not much, except for one's going to get yelled at for not doing it, and one's going to get yelled at for it took too long. You know, the pay sure isn't much, for being a supervisor. I make more now, maintenance tech, than I ever did being a supervisor. And I've been at complexes where I had 3 or 4 guys underneath me. I didn't make jack, bro. It's not worth the headache either. Unless you're looking for that title. I want to be supervisor. Good luck with that, man. It's just not worth the headache, you know. And this whole corporate working up the ladder, we're going to promote you to Tech 2 and Tech 3. You're there's not a big difference in the two, you know. Now, if you're working for a corporation that different set of skills, yeah, there might be a difference in the pay, but that's like my son works for a company doing drain cleaning, and he was just a beginner. Well, now they made him trainer. He was tickled about it. I'm a trainer, Dad. Okay, same pay, but now you're training the new guys because corporate don't want to have to send someone out to train the new guy. See what I'm saying? So they just played you. You're not making any more money. But now you got the responsibility of training somebody. What is the what is the what? What is the what? I'm not for sure of that question there. Ice on your arm. I don't know the question. Sorry. Move on. What's up, William? No problem, King. How you like being on site maintenance? That's something I'm interested in. Okay. So you have to learn to disconnect real quick. Even though I work here and I live here, when I clock out at 5 o'clock, I don't work here. Seriously, mindset. When you clock out at 5 o'clock, you're no longer an employee. You live here. This is your dwelling place. I've got a sign on my door that says "Do not knock on my freaking door." I've only had 2 people knock on my door in the last 3 years, so and it was over stupid. They were my neighbors, blah blah blah, whatever. But when I'm off clock, I get in my car and I go somewhere. I don't get in my work vehicle and travel around the property. I get in my car. You have to learn to disconnect. You know what I mean? It can be hard. Some people can't they feel like they're in prison because you work and you live there. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about taking your work home with you. Okay. So that's what you have to do. Um, the benefits are great. Awesome. It's second to none. Okay. I get a discount on my rent. I basically pay less than 50% of my rent. Okay. Um, I don't have a job. I don't have a commute to work. I don't have to deal with stupid traffic. I don't have to leave at 7:15, 7:20 to get to work by 8 o'clock. I'm already here. I clock in, get a cup of coffee, and walk down to the office. You know what I'm saying? I shoot the breeze with the boss for 15, 20 minutes about what's going on for the day. And then I walk back up here to the park. I don't walk back in my apartment. I walk back up here to the parking lot, get in my van, and I go. I go do my work. You have to be responsible about it. You can't be, even though I got my tools in here, I don't run in and out of my apartment all freaking day. You know what I mean? Other benefit, going to lunch. When I'm going to lunch, I come down here, clock out. I have an hour lunch. I can take a nap if I want to, clock back in and get back in the van and go back to work. So it's work 4 hours, I'm off an hour, work 4 hours, off the rest of the day. I disconnect. You have to be able to disconnect. Even though you're on property, you have to be able to set your boundaries in your head. But the benefits of it outweigh the bad, you know, because if you figure in my discount on the rent plus my pay and I live here and I don't have the commute, all of that ties in to your income increases, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits, but there's very few companies that will some companies don't want you living on property because there's rules to that. If you screw up and you get fired, you have 30 days to get off the property. Period. That's the drawback. If you screw up and you get fired, you have to be fired. But if you quit, you can stay on property. You just got to pay full rent. So that's kind of the pros to it. Maintenance. The thing about maintenance is this, because I was maintenance. I cut my teeth in maintenance on the west side, bad area, North Main, whatever. And then I went out and I was a contractor for 10 years, and then I had to get back into maintenance. I prefer maintenance because I get to do what I want to do, which is fix stuff all day. I would rather run around and do work orders all day than ever touch a turn. A turn work is like dead water for me. It's just, or sand. You run in and hit sand, it slows you down, and then you come. Um, Turn work is easy. I'm in and out real quick, but I'm not going to do any rehabs for a while. I need to take a break from that. Maintenance work is it's a jack of all trades. You got to be good at it too. HVAC, plumbing, electrical. You got to be really good at all that stuff. So that's funny. That's funny. Vice. That's funny, man. That you've learned more from me than you ever learned from your supervisor. That's funny. I love you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate the love on that. You'd be amazed, man. I hear all kinds of crazy stuff. People they're like, "What did you just do?" Like the whole shop back sand down with a power sander, and they're like, "What?" But you got to have a bag in the shop back if you're gonna do that. You'll burn up. You don't ever want to run a shop back with drywall with a filter because you plug the filter up really quick, and then you still get the dust in the air. So always run a bag in it. Yeah, that's Vice. That's the bad thing about trying to do. You can't work two jobs and be on call because you never know when that on call is coming. But I got really blessed here. My first year here, I busted butt and got everything straightened out, and took care of all the dumb stuff. So that I get an on call like maybe once a month that I actually have to go and take care of. You know. Yeah. Float, King Float. Just be cautious when it comes to living on site maintenance. Um, fill it out for a while, man. Because you can definitely get yourself in a lot of trouble real quick with tenants. Being on site maintenance, you just got to keep to yourself. You know what I mean? Don't get too friendly with the maintenance or with the females on the property. I knew a guy once that he did everything he could to have as many girlfriends as he could on the property, and it got him fired because he was messing around with so many different girls. Anyways, I'm not going there. Oh my gosh, people were yelling across the complex. What in the freak was you working at? Yeah, I was up when I started here at this complex. I was on call 24/7 for almost 2.5 years, and I very seldom ever get an on call. That's why it wasn't that big of a deal. But the problem is that you're tied down for 30 to 40 minutes out. You can't go anywhere because no one's there to take the call. So yeah, but now we pass off the on call now. On call is pretty cool because I get paid for an hour regardless if it takes me 5 minutes or 15 minutes. I still get paid for an hour of my time. So on call forward to get to hours and just. Oh yeah, yeah, Mr. Cool. Don't never want to call the tenants on your personal phone. Never, because they will remember your number, and you get one of those 2 o'clock in the morning drunk calls. You know, you can't. Yeah, you definitely want to. You got to have your boundaries there when it comes to on call. Some management, I've dealt with it because you're on call. They just expect you to do everything for them. Cut the grass and pick up the trash. And no, that's why you got to know the property before you ever decide to live on site maintenance. Got to have them boundaries, man. My boss, to talk. I've had conversations with my boss about you need to learn boundaries. You know, when you clock out at 5 o'clock, you clock freak out at 5 o'clock. You got to quit because she was nonstop. She was working like 16 hours a day talking with these tenants via text through the system. She was constantly. And I'm like, these are not your children. Clock out and go home. They, yeah, it was a mess. She kind of took my advice a little bit. Well, that's cool, Jesse. Hey, get that HVAC in there, man. Watch YouTube the crap out of it, man. I mean, make it just like a sick, twisted passion. You watch these HVAC guys. A lot of them, though, don't. A lot of the companies, the guys on YouTube that do HVAC, they don't show you how to the little micro things that you don't know. Like how to bleed out the air out of your lines before you hook up. And there's a lot of little things that even though you watch it on YouTube, it doesn't mean you know what you're doing. You know, I try to show people the best I can. I don't want to show them everything because you might get somebody that's watching your channel that has no clue what they're doing, and then they end up getting burnt by the refrigerant because it'll burn you. It's like negative temperatures, man. It comes out of there, that white gas that you see bleed off. That's like sub zero, dude. It'll freeze. You'll get freeze burn off of it. Anyways, rambled. You can't mess with females at workplace. I don't want to say. I will never do that again. Oh yeah, don't do it. Don't ever mess with the females at work. That'll get you fired too, because you piss them off. You know what I'm saying? And they go back to the office and said you keyed in their apartment. See, that's what I'm saying. You've got to learn when it comes to maintenance. You've got to learn to separate work and personal. You know what I mean? If you're living there. Because if you're flirting with a tenant, and women will do it, you know, well, he violated my privacy. He came in my apartment. Well, see what I'm saying? You're fired. I don't ever. I will not go in an apartment if there's a minor in there. With no adults. Like I just had to pick up my portable. I knocked on the door, and this young girl, answered the door. She looked like maybe 16, you know, and the little brother was in the background. And I said, "Is your parents home?" She was like, "Nope." I said, "Can you call your parents?" And she called her dad and put him on speakerphone. And I told her, I said, I need you to please go into the bedroom so that I can get the portable out of the living room. And I had him on speaker. I said, "Look, I'm just getting this out of the living room." And I said, "Just need to stay on the phone while I'm doing this." So I rolled it out into the hallway, and I said, "I'm into the hallway. Your daughter's back in the back. Got to go." You got to be safe. It just takes one person, bro. One person to say that you did something wrong and you're ruined for life when you didn't do anything. But yeah, if there's some minors, man, you never ever go in an apartment. Oh yeah, high side, yeah, you get burnt quick on that. Well, guys, you got any good questions for me, man? I'm about to wrap this up here in a second. I just now noticed that my camera's backwards. Anyway, yeah, I think about rambled off about enough today. I'm going to definitely, hopefully, I hear from these guys soon. Love you, Mike. And I will do a video on the thermal. We'll do a video on the thermal this coming up week. Even though I'm on vacation, I'll probably still do some videos. Love you, HVAC. Love you, cool. Love you, Mike. Love you, Twix. What? Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, let's wrap this up, man, and call it a night. I appreciate every one of you guys. Special thanks out to HVAC guy. If you guys don't know him, please check his channel out. He's Instagram. I think he might be on TikTok too. I don't know. I don't go on there. But yeah, check him out. Just working underscore HVAC guy. Super cool dude. He does a lot of HVAC stuff. Gets up in them nasty attics. I'm pretty sure he's down in Texas. I think I can't keep track of everybody, brother. Love you, man. But yeah, check him out, man. He's got a cool channel. Let's see what else. Cool, technical, awesome, always Ray. Love you, man. check him out. Hey guys, also check this guy out at the bottom here on the comment section here. Tool Technical, I think it's him. Yeah. He's got a cool channel. I like his stuff. He does like tool reviews, stuff like that. Anyways, check him out. He's a good guy. Jesse, I appreciate you, man. Swinging by. Yeah, let's wrap this up. I hope and pray that everybody has a good weekend. Pray that the Lord watch over and keep you, keep them from harm. Let me pray for you real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Okay. Heavenly Father, I thank you for this time that I've been able to spend with my subscribers. Father God, I pray for a special blessing upon each and every one of them. I pray they'd be encouraged to do something that they don't know how to do. I pray that you use me, Lord, to bless them and give them wisdom. Father God, I pray that, again, I pray for a special blessing upon each and every one of my subscribers, that you would put your hand upon them and keep them from harm. And I pray this in the precious name of Jesus Christ. Amen. God bless you, my brothers. I hope to see you soon. I hope you guys, if I don't see you soon, I hope that you have a safe 4th of July. Be careful out there. There's a lot of crazies. God bless you, man.